Hey everyone, fun fact today is National Pikachu Day. No, just kidding. Pokemon Day. Today is National Pokemon Day, and I didn't even know that. Thanks to social media, I am in the know. Anyway, today I am actually doing a piece of fan art, and that will be the Pikachu, the flying Pikachu from the original game. Well, not original, it's from Yellow, Pokemon Yellow, where you actually get to walk around with Pikachu, which is pretty freaking cool if you ask me. I kind of miss the walking around with your Pokemon action. It hasn't been in a video game since the remake of Pokemon. I think it was Pokemon Soul Silver and Pokemon Heart Gold. I think. I think that was the last time you could walk around with Pokemon. I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. I hope I'm not wrong though. I should probably look that up. Anyway, so the way I tackled this painting was I actually had an old I had an old canvas set up to make this painting, but I never got around to it because I just thought it was so basic, and I originally made a surfing Pikachu to go along with this one, and the surfing Pikachu didn't go 110% the way I wanted it to. So I was like, great, this one's not going to turn out either. And so like I got very, very discouraged. So what I did was I thought about what I didn't like about the surfing Pikachu painting, and I thought, well, how can I make it better? One of the things that I find most difficult for me whenever I'm making fan art or anything else is I want it to look exactly how it's supposed to look, which is dumb because fan art is supposed to be like your interpretation of it. So the way that I tackled this was I created a background and I just made it as messy as I could. I did my cloud technique, which they kind of look like mountains, but clouds. They can be interpreted both ways, I guess. Um, and then I drew the flying Pikachu from memory, or at least from memory of what I drew originally a while back. And yeah, this is what I got out of it. Anyway, so I did it on lined notebook paper because I didn't have any computer paper. Yeah, I know, I suck. Wait, is that acceptable to say? No, I don't suck. I didn't have my supplies, but that's okay because line paper works just as fine. Use what you got. Um, so right now I am outlining the doodle because I thought it would be easier to do. Also, I didn't know where my charcoal pencils were, so I was like, this will work. Uh, Fun fact: if you don't put enough paint down on your canvas, then those lines are gonna show through, and you might notice that later on in the video when I actually start painting it. It's kind of an okay aesthetic, because the way that I was thinking about it was to make it look sort of like a sketch in a painting, like a sketch and a painting combined. Uh, I feel like I could have done a little bit better on that, like tackling that. Maybe I could have put down a layer of white paint before I started painting the Pikachu. Maybe I could have maybe glued on a separate piece of paper, done some mixed media, martial arts. But this is how I tackled it, and I'm actually not disappointed with the outcome. It definitely turned out a lot better than my surfing Pikachu painting, but I still feel as though I could have added more to it. And what I could have added, I don't really necessarily know. Maybe some more flying Pokemon in the background. I'm not really sure. It's so weird not having art critiques anymore. Anyway, I'm putting more paint on my palette. You guys like when I do that, don't y'all? I don't know. I just assume y'all do. I love putting paint on my palette. Let me tell you, I am obsessed with putting paint on my palette. And yeah, this yellow is really hard to throw down on the canvas because it's more translucent than a lot of my other paints. So what I did was I added a lot of white to it, and then I go back and I add more yellows. The same with the green and a lot of the other things. And that's kind of one of the downfalls to having a background before you start painting, is that you kind of have to work with the paints and how they layer on each other. Luckily, acrylics kind of layer up nicely, so you can just keep adding and adding layers until you get your finished product. And yep, I'm doing my line work for this, and I don't know, something about it is just a little off to me, and I think that's just the nature of fan art. Like, when you're not looking at a picture, but you know what it is, I don't know, I think maybe it's the eye, the little eye right now. Or maybe it's the angle that I ended up shooting this video, because the painting looks fine, like, from a distance. I'm just gonna go ahead and add some highlights to it, and then this painting will be done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was my first tackle at recording and actually showing people works of art that are based off of a fandom. Is Pokemon considered a fandom? I think Pokemon's considered life. I'm not sure that I would say that. No, I guess it is a fandom. I don't know. I'm a fake stan, guys. I didn't even know today was National Pokemon Day. Somebody had to tell me. And I was like, I know exactly what I'm doing today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed painting this. It really didn't take that long, and I think it kind of tells. It can show. But, it's a lot better than it not being done, I think. I think sometimes you just have to tackle stuff, especially stuff that's been sitting in your sketchbook or stuff that you've been planning on doing. Just tackle it, see where it goes, and if it's just a short, like, quick project, then that's totally fine. At least you have some artwork to show for it. Anyway, goodbye, dudes. See y'all next time.